Right. Years of neglect in the forest is about to be cleaned up. Right, this is where we're at so far, which is, you can see that it's going back down to the original colour quite easily actually. These must have not been jet washed very much because it's already got back down to the blue in quite a few bits. Some bits like this that have chipped off, so there must have been some damage there that's been sort of patched up, I imagine. See, it's got a few, like it's cracked there, and a lot of stuff is being unveiled which weren't as obvious before. I haven't really done this side very much, but this side, you can see it's mostly red. You can see here it's going back down to blue. Here it looks like it's going back down to the primer, so that's like the grey colour. Yeah, primer there. You can see these cracks. I don't know if these are actually in the fiberglass or if these are in the paint. I think it's probably in the paint, but you never know. Doesn't really matter anyway. Well, you can actually see here, there's a crack here and a crack here, which I don't know. This could be where it's hit something in the past and being repaired. I'm not sure, but okay, it doesn't really matter. It's not actually being used on a roller coaster. You can see here, that's where the metal running board things were. The inside's pretty gross right now because there's not much drainage. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting in there. So I've got quite a lot more cleaning to do in there. I've not done the back yet, but I imagine most of that's going to fall off. So yeah, do a bit more. So I've gone around it a bit more. It's still not perfectly clean. You see the inside, it fills up with water and you can't, there's only a few little holes to drain it out, so I'm going to have to scoop all of that dirt and paint residue out later. In the last video I was wondering what was below the seat, and I just undid one of the bolts. Well, I say undid, it snapped. So yeah, here's what's under the seat.
John!
There's nothing. I don't know what the point of that is, but there you go. There's nothing under the seat, it's just a flat panel. Also, when you jet wash something like this, you start to notice cracks, and yeah, it's definitely hard. This has definitely smashed off before, I think. I think it's hit something, and this has been replaced. I think the same here. I think there's something here that's been replaced. Oh. Okay. You can see a lot more of the original colours coming back. So the red isn't actually that great, because when you jet wash it, it goes back to the dark blue colour. I think it's definitely had something in here. In fact, you can see it's had a piece in here, so this has been broken. You can see it's a different colour here. That's just bare fiberglass. It's cracked down here. It's cracked everywhere really, but it's not like cracked so much that it's unstable. Like, it's just cracked, as in like it's probably cracked halfway through or something. So you can see like a crack down there. You can see where they've been lifting it up here. This is where they lifted it up, and it's still strong, but yeah, you can see it's been repaired here, it's been repaired here, it's been repaired there. I think these repairs are from, do you know, I don't know if any people have been on the Ultimate, but the restraints have like a plastic cover that goes here, and there's usually like a million different holes drilled into it, because I think every time they take it off they have to drill it in a different place. So yeah, I'm going to fill all these. I'll repair this damage here and there. You can see up here, bits of this have chipped off. So it must have just already been weak. It's probably where these have been like tipped over or banged and repaired over times. There's cracks sort of everywhere, but it's kind of what you expect. Like, if you look at that spider web there, it's hit something here and it's put cracks in the fiberglass, like crack here. It's everywhere really, but what do you expect? This, anyone who knows this roller coaster knows that it goes through like a wooded area, and it's well known for hitting deer and other animals, so yeah, the damage is probably from hitting things like deers and stuff like that, where it cracks the fiberglass, and then they'll just sanded it down and painted it. You can see here it's been patched here as well. I think this is something to do with the lap bar restraints. I think there's, on the actual roller coaster, I think there's a lever that comes out of there that they stand on, and it releases the restraints, so it looks like there's stuff to do with that here. Yeah, so it looks a little bit better, but it's still not great. I need to peel all this off. The stickers are starting to disintegrate from the jet wash, but these aren't the original stickers. These are just stickers for the Tour de France. So they would, you can see the font's not very good. They don't look very good. So, like I said before, the original stickers are going to go back on. You can see there's another reflective bit down here. One of my friends told me this reflective bit is actually for, believe it or not, he told me that the Ultimate uses a very old on-ride photo system, and it uses these reflective bits to set off the camera, which I'm not surprised. That could be true. It probably is true. Yeah, what else? These are like grippy bits of tape. These are starting to peel off because of the jet wash, and so I'll replace those. Don't know what else just to show you really. Oh yeah, the yellow paint. I think it would all eventually come off with the jet wash, but I'm going to do it some more. And someone on Reddit actually suggested, I posted a picture of this on Reddit, and they suggested you getting a media blaster, which is like a sand blaster basically, so it blasts sand or like little particles which blast off paint. So I might try that at some point. I'm going to keep jet wash in. Could also try paint stripper, but I don't want to damage the fiberglass like in a way that's going to weaken it. So, you know, paint stripper could eat through the fiberglass and start damaging the fiberglass, and I don't really want to do that because I could end up with a big floppy piece of crap, really. So I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's looking better. It's cleaner inside, so once it dries out, I'll be able to sit inside it and not have to worry about sitting on moss. Yeah, there's not much else to say really. I'm probably going to cut the video here and start the next video when we're a bit further ahead, because I know it's not very interesting to watch, but I thought I'd show you and give you an update. I've got to scoop all this out now.